Hi, today we are going to talk about the top 5 planning tips if you are planning for a group. So, if you have ever tried to plan for traveling with a group, you know that this type of planning can lead to a lot of tension, which unfortunately can lead to very poor planning. The following tips will help you to plan with a lot of organization, and hopefully, your trip will be one of the great ones that everyone will remember. So let's go through our tips. Tip number 1 is to have a team captain. Take a look at the personalities in your group and play to the strengths of those personalities. If someone in the group loves to plan, allow them to be the person that gets group feedback. But ultimately, they will make the final say on what the plans will be. Make sure that everyone is okay and on board with your group leader before your vacation ever begins. Tip number 2, create a budget. One of the most uncomfortable situations for group travel is budgeting. Often, a few people get stuck with the bill for the entire group. By creating a budget up front and asking for each person's portion up front, this helps to stay on budget and helps ensure that everyone is contributing their fair share to the overall cost. Tip number 3, plan your stay in advance. Staying in a bed and breakfast home versus a hotel not only gives you more beds and flexibility, but it also allows you to cook group meals together, saving even more money. You'll all appreciate your mornings a little more each day, knowing you didn't have to cram into little nooks and crannies on the hard floors of a hotel room. Tip number 4, book your flights early. The rule of thumb with airline travel is the longer you wait, the higher the price gets. So really, book early. Make sure to check your destinations and the travel requirements so you can plan ahead for accommodations, such as shuttle vans and possibly international travel passports and or visas. Double check for any immunization requirements in the country that you're traveling to as well. Tip number 5, pre-plan your activities. Check out the top things to do in the area you're going to, and then do some research to find companies that offer group discounts. Getting around in large groups can be tricky, so pre-planning tours and guided activities can be ideal for group travel. Do allow at least 1 or 2 flexible days. Over-planning can cause exhaustion, and sometimes people need a little downtime on their vacation as well. All right, let's do a recap. Tip number 1, have a team captain. Tip number 2, create a budget. Tip number 3, plan your stay. Tip number 4, book your flights early. Tip number 5, pre-plan those activities. With just a little pre-planning, you will be able to relax a little more on your trip and spend more time making memories and inside jokes to share for years to come. Happy travels, and thank you so much for watching.